I'm back. And so, Steve,
I am
we're here again
also
to
here.
host the show that is known as Who's That Enemy? To talk about Excel, keeping it real, bring it back.
Doesn't get much realer than Excel Saga. Let's be
Yeah.
blunt. Or to use its full Christian name, a quack experiment. Excel Saga.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's pretty bad.
I feel like we probably should have said that right from the beginning, and that would have set people expectation-wise about right.
The people that know Excel Saga will know Excel Saga.
That is true. People who don't, though.
Yeah. Well, Excel Saga is a thing. So, yeah, what we're talking about, 23, 24 today?
23, 24 today.
Let's get there. This is like the second to last episode.
Yep. I don't want to say it, but yes, you're right. It's the second to last episode.
What, penultimate?
I wasn't going to say it because I feel like every time we do this, we go down that rabbit hole of what is it you call the fourth last? What is it you call the fifth last? And although I can't recall exactly what it is, I know it's something stupid.
Well, there are only one and only shorter on this channel. It'll cover that for us.
That is true, actually. I totally forgot about that.
That's the only short we ever done.
The one YouTube short we've ever done.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So
That's crazy. So yeah, episodes 23 and 24. Last we left off the F City had been effed.
yeah, it went boom.
Yeah. I think that's fair to say. So
What's the title of this one?
The title of this one, episode 23, Legend of the End of the Century Conqueror.
Yes.
And I think we did mention in the last episode that I was very excited by the first sentence in the Wikipedia article, which was a parody of Fist of the North Star.
Yes, it is a very much parody of Fist of the North Star. I like the start when they were doing the. I give the permission to make this a post-apocalyptic anime, and it's just like Navashine running, going help, and then the creator is just standing there in full Kenshiro get up.
Oh yeah,
and he hands the note to him, and then he runs, and then Navashine runs away, and says, "I hereby give decree for being a post-apocalyptic anime," and he punches the paper as the stamp in this one.
Yep,
but
he does.
I think it's also just before this where it says in the year 1999, and then it goes, "That's the past,"
which is true on multiple accounts, because one, it is definitely the past, and two, yeah, we're in the year 2000 now in this show. So
yeah. So this is so as with the Fist of the North Star, I mean, apart from the fact that they don't walk through buildings and they just crumble him around his head, like that's literally the first open scene where Kenshiro appears out of nowhere with a robe. He's just walking in like big skyscrapers falling on his head, and he's just walking right through them like a monster.
That is like that's so dumb, but I love it so much.
Yeah.
He's got places to be, people to tell that they're already dead. So
yeah.
he's on a schedule.
Yeah, he's fully on the schedule. So but this one, there's blatantly a kid. It looks like the kid from Kenshiro, Fist of the North Star.
Yeah.
Who drives the buggy? Can't remember his name. But she's a she, not a he, and he's a he, not a she.
Yes. Just so we're clear.
Yeah. And then they get hunted down by some goons with a Z tattooed on them.
Yep, the Z clan.
Yeah, and then XL appears, and she just basically unleashes a volley of like punches. Yeah, and he's and then he's like, says, "Ha, you're already transformed or something,
Yeah.
rather than you're already
So,
dead."
yeah. It turns out she doesn't kill people. She just turns them into tiny little chibi versions of themselves.
No, did you not? It's whole Dishy Chara.
Oh no, but they're just like little chibi characters effectively now.
Yeah, and they got the ears and everything, and
Oh,
they're
they
like
do.
cat girl maid things.
Yes,
Is what she's basically made into, and he runs away.
because he's been made adorable.
Yeah, and I think she goes on about how she needs to get to like a cross. I need a
Yeah,
cross.
she
I
needs to
need,
get back to her cross because she needs to see Il Palazzo.
yeah, and he's like, what? And then he runs away,
Yep.
and it turns out that he's a henchman to El Plot thing, and he's like, right, you need to kill her, man.
Yeah. That
Get rid of her.
the whole thing is that as we know, Il Palazzo doesn't really care much for Excel at all.
Well, or at least in this episode, yeah. There's
Well,
well, I mean,
history would dictate otherwise.
is it this one where he has the break of confidence in him, where he's torn between two personalities?
Oh, maybe.
Or is it the next one?
Oh no, I think it's in the quote serious episode.
Oh, the serious, yes, the one where they say there'll be no gags,
No gags.
and there's so many gags. Anyway,
And well, no, there are no gags that take themselves as gags. Everything is very self-serious.
yeah, yeah, that's next episode. But so anyway, so she's that, and then she's there with the people
Yep.
there, and they say, "Oh wait, what? Oh, you should get out of here. A cross is taking over the city and stuff like that. They're the ones behind all this."
That's
Like,
great.
what? No, El Palazzo wouldn't do this.
You, why would that be a thing?
Yeah, that's crazy. And then does she then eventually stumble into like gets taken by the security team, or is that next episode?
Maybe the next episode. It's the next episode because they find her in the desert.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because she's yeah.
Yeah.
So
This one is effectively just like barely an episode. It's just an excuse to make stuff look like Fist of the North Star for a little bit. And then
Fist of the North
it's
Star.
yeah, well, it's all about the road to her finding Il Palazzo to find out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Across doing what Across is doing?
Yeah, and they say the dark-haired one is like the second in charge, which is
Hyatt.
Hyatt. So
Mhm.
Hyatt was my subordinate. What are you on about?
Yeah. There is a bit in this one, I think, where Il Palazzo, like Hyatt's like, so when will senior XL be coming back? And he's like, no, that's no.
That's not happening.
That's not happening. No, she's not coming back.
I can't really remember. She wars off the guy at first, and then they come back, and then she basically turns all the minions into the chibi characters too. Because she starts wandering away from the place because they got told, and then she came back, and then I think she heads out back, but they say, "Oh, it's to the north. They're in the north," and then she goes the wrong direction because the guy goes, "Wait, that's the wrong." Ah, never mind. And we also get Pedro in this.
Is
Uh,
is this the bit where it's the microcosm and his sexy wife are now like a mantelpiece for that man?
I think so. Yeah, I think
They're
the
like up. They're like like a stuffed deer's head for
yeah,
him.
because I think he maybe gets told, because El Flats will get a phone call, you know,
Yeah,
from the boss, and it turns out that he's the boss, or is that next episode?
I don't
Oh
know.
man,
It kind of all bleeds together.
this very
Uh,
much bleeds together. I
and
watched them.
and it's because there's not a lot in this episode.
Yeah, no,
Outside of like the main couple of gags, there's not that much in this one.
yeah. So basically, is it does Machine end up fighting Gomez, that man, and
Uh,
flies him up
that
into the air, and then he goes, "Aha! That was my stunt double."
yes, that's right. That's a
Yeah,
good gag. I'm all for a stunt double joke.
yeah,
Spaceballs did it. This is good.
yeah. So that's a stunt double or something. And I'm like, oh, yeah. So the Cosmos and the wife is one and the same, and is put on the mantelpiece, and he's like, "I have the power. I will never be defeated."
Yep.
Um, Uh, but then that's kind of happened, and it turns out he's not defeated. But that might be the next episode that we find that out, because it ends with that. Basically, XL at the end of this one, just to carry it short, is she's banging on the door going, "Lord El Palazzo, let me in, let me in." And then El Palazzo appears and just pulls out his gun and shoots her.
As cold as ice, man.
Yeah, and that's it. That's the end of it.
I gotta say, like, I actually like it is, and this again probably speaks to my misery vampire tendencies. Was the first time I in this whole show I went, oh shit,
Yeah.
like, whoa, okay, okay.
See, I,
Um,
I don't. I think I got to that point. It was like she's banging on this door. Is this like a weird dream she's having now? Because she was having dreams in this one.
yeah,
Well, and I always thought it was a dream, but it ends there. As far as I remember.
yeah. I'm pretty sure that's exactly where it ends. Like he just pulls out this huge, like big, large caliber pistol,
Mhm.
fires directly through her, what looks like her heart almost, like,
Yeah, yeah,
and he just like sees her hit the deck. She walks away, and she's just like, "Why? Why would you do that?" And it
yeah,
fades to credits.
yeah. And then it's making the super serious episode.
Yeah. Well, but how do you rate the hilarious prelude?
Um, it's like character for the series, man. Well, not really, because it's still made fun of.
It's still fucking ridiculous, but
Yeah. The Puny was so making fun of Fist of the North Star and Digichariot.
yeah,
Um, I'm going with 7. They held my intrigue.
I'll I'll go with a 6. I think it's kind of a nothing episode with a couple of good gags for the most bit, but like they've as you said, they're kind of pulling it together. They're pulling the strings of those threadbare strings that
Yeah,
resemble what the story is here, and they're getting it together. They're trying to find something in this.
there's no story in this. They're
No, but
just making it up as they go along.
they are absolutely doing that. But they're trying. They're trying.
Yeah,
Um, and yeah, that leads us on to episode 23, Legend of. Oh no, wait, nope, that's the same one. Hang on. It's got a very serious episode title. Episode 24, For You I Could Die.
that's right. Yeah, And I think, was it this one? So they're at a beach or something when they do the
The
like
intro.
I give this, I give authorization to make this a super serious thing. Oh, it's like there's gags. Like there'll be no gags. I was wait,
There will be
no
no gags.
gags.
And then it like something falls on him. He goes, "I said no gags."
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Starting now,
Yeah.
starting now,
Starting.
starting now.
Yeah. Um.
Yeah,
So I think Excel is basically woken up by the group. Uh.
yeah.
The
The city security team.
yeah. And then they talk to her. She doesn't remember anything. She also
Yep.
has like a dream where she's just in an empty space, and she comes to.
Oh yeah. Because it starts by her reliving the end of the episode, and then there's a
Yeah,
little bit more inner monologue of her questioning why Il Palazzo would do that to her.
yeah. Why? And then she kind of like goes into shock and
And
anyway,
yeah,
yeah. And then she's
but
getting rest.
they've taken her to
A
some
tent.
place to look after her, basically.
Yeah, their hideout for the city. Their base of operations.
And they, of course, as you said, she's got amnesia, so
Yeah, not like that. I don't think she recognizes them, and none of them recognize her either.
why did I not think that? You're right.
None of them recognize her, even though
No,
they
they
were the
don't.
next door neighbor, and they're always
I
complaining
just
about
I
her.
didn't even question that because like immediately went, okay, amnesia, sure. And
Yeah,
it's like, well, why? Wait a minute, why don't they recognize her?
yeah. Uh, did she find Menchi in the last episode? No,
I don't think so. I think that's this one.
that might be this one. Aye, because they come in and then she ends up meeting with the boss person who's lying comatose, well, not comatose, but incredibly injured and
Mm-hmm.
looking a hell of a lot whiter than what he what he was originally. Because
Sure.
he stood there and gunned down the alien spacecraft. I says, remember that whiteout? He was there shooting it down.
Yep.
Like, all right, and and I don't know how he survived that.
I mean, it's a good point because he was in the direct path of a giant crashing ship.
Yeah,
Technically, just should be dead. I think is the
yeah, and you got the creepy doctor still. He's still kicking about. He's not
Doctor.
dead.
Who is it? Doctor Sugar.
Yeah.
Uh,
He's about. And the boss man gives an inspiring speech for them to get their suits back on.
yes, he does.
New improved suits. As he kind of gets out of bed and reveals that all his suits are underneath his mattress.
That's right.
And there's no guys in this, right?
That's so good.
Yeah.
That's a
Uh,
really good. That is a really good bit.
yeah.
So yeah, it's like underneath my mattress where I keep all my money. You can't
Yeah.
trust banks.
Can't trust Max, man.
That's good. I like that.
So he's there. He did that. And they go out because they got to go and take down a cross. Um, El Palazzo is currently having um, second thoughts about shooting XL. XL's remembering that she's been shot and killed a few times in the
Oh yeah,
past.
that's right. She's like, wait, I've died many times before. And you're like, yeah. And then I was like, talking about. And I was like, oh wait, she did get hit by that car.
Mm-hmm.
And then I
And then
realized that
she got
she's been
shot.
dropped in. Yeah, but she's been dropped into a pit
Yeah,
almost every episode, and I just like brush that off as being like comedic ridiculousness. It's like, no, she's died
yeah.
all of those times.
She's died all those times. She's been shot again with the same pistol.
Yeah,
She got a bazooka in the face.
she got a bazooka in the face. I like that. I must admit, quite a revelation for me because
Yeah,
I didn't for any second take any of that other stuff seriously until the point where she gets shot for real at the end. Like the kind of
yeah,
whoa, and then it was like, no, I've died a lot, and you're like, oh my god, you have died a lot.
yeah. So Hal Flatzer was like, "Huh, why am I doing this? Why am I doing it?" And then he got like this second voice said, "You wanted this. You needed this."
Yes,
And I think he had a point where he's like got the cord out to open the trapdoor in remembrance of Excel file in this one,
he he did. Yes.
and he's like, "No, I'm not," and he's arguing with himself, and then by the end of the episode, he's reconciled and say he is the conqueror that you want to be. Um, and then you got the like we've talked about the Gomez and this man being the
Mm-hmm.
true master behind all of it.
Because sure,
Yeah, but I think he gets. Does he not get like confronted by Pedro and his kid in the in his
I think he
base
does.
base operations? And it's all coming true to the point, man. Is like Pedro, this man, he's the one that's controlling it all and sitting across the side, and that Excel finds Menchi.
Yep,
Uh,
she's alive.
and she's alive. Yeah, and so's Menchi. Um, and she's actually nice to the dog.
Yeah, suspiciously.
Yeah, it's just like, wait, what? What's happening here? She's like not wanting to eat me. Not even threatening to eat me.
No,
No,
no
she's
mention
actually
of emergency rations at all.
yeah, been nice to me. What? Um, and then I don't know where it goes in this episode.
I, I like. Here's the synopsis, right? Because it'll make it no clearer. The Department of City Security has survived the fall of F City, and Excel is recovering under their care, but she can't remember anything at all. She's obviously suffering from amnesia from her ill-fated meeting with Il Palazzo. She watches the Daitensen head to their final confrontation with the Cross and sets out on her own mission. So, as we said, they kind of go their own way. Her mission is to regain all of her memories and take the ultimate revenge. And then it says, this is the only serious episode in the series following Rikdo's order to remove all gags. However, a few gags still remain. That's it.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, I don't think there's much. I think she maybe heads back to their the security team start to head out.
They're going for their well, yeah, everyone's going to their final battles basically. Like
Mm.
they're going to their last stands, as it were.
Yep. Yep. Um. All I know is ends with it going. Oh, we're going to end this. See the series an episode early,
Yep,
which is
that's
next
right.
episode.
Yeah, yeah. There's two episodes to go though, right? And one of them never aired.
Apparently, yeah, because they
Did all the stuff you're not supposed to.
yeah made it grotesque so they couldn't air it.
Amazing.
And I think also runs either longer or just a bit too long for the
Yeah,
definite airtime.
it was exactly 1 minute too long.
Yeah,
God, they really were pedantic about that, weren't they? It's like, you know what? We're gonna put loads of stuff in it that shouldn't be in it, and we're gonna make it slightly too long.
yeah, to make sure it doesn't get aired,
Incredible.
and it doesn't.
Wow.
Yeah,
What a
um,
vibe. Well, how do you rate that one then?
Since I don't remember half of it,
It's kind of a nothing episode.
it's building up, man. It's building up.
I I
I,
like the fact that they made the joke of not doing gags, and then mostly didn't do gags.
mhm.
I think the gags that are in it are so subtle. Like the mattress one's really good.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
really really funny joke to me.
Yeah, it's kind of like on par with the guy. So, hey, I got these
Yeah,
suits, in this army kind of like tent kind of temporary base
yeah.
operations, and I got this mattress with lining with all the suits underneath it. Like not like under the bed, but
No, no,
literally
just
under
under
that
it.
mattress
Yeah, just
on the frame.
incredible,
Yeah,
incredible. I
yeah.
I I'll be honest. I think it's a 5. I don't think there's much to it. It loses a lot of its charm with the seriousness. To be honest, um, uh, what little charm it has,
Yeah.
um, it's fine. I think that like the next ones are clearly going to be good fun. I think like they'll be all out insanity. I'm sure.
Well, I mean, the last one apparently is just
Yeah,
too rude to talk about,
incredible. I'm
possibly.
looking forward to having to put like our Jerry Springer "Too Hot for TV" uh, sticker on the episode.
Oh man, if I was actually good at video editing, I would do that. Too hot for TV. uh,
Uh,
uh, I
Classic.
don't know. I'll probably say 6 for mine.
Fair. I think you and I are like relatively consistently about a point differentiating here,
Except
so it's pretty good.
the Pedro episode.
Did we both agree on that one, or did I go?
No, I would. I said that was a 9.
Yeah, yeah, we definitely disagreed on that.
Like,
Definitely disagreed on that one.
it's just like what? And then they go even more insanity at the end where they flew them through the mid. Oh, that's what they did that in this one.
Yeah, he did that in this one
Oh
too.
no, it was
On
this
the
man
last
that
one.
it started flying. I
Yeah,
think he just
sorry. Yeah, he just
he
follows him.
yeah
Yeah. Well,
yeah
you've done it again. You've reached the end of another episode of Who's That Anime, an anime podcast about anime, which can be found where all good podcasts can be found. Our home is at anchor.fm/ Who's That Anime. If you like the show, supporting us with uh, reviews is really cool. Reviews help the algorithm. Are you like slowly sinking? That's,
yeah
oh
yeah.
god. And if you have already left us a review and want to help us, telling a friend is another cool way to do it. Or if you want to support us financially, you can at patreon.com/ Who's That Anime, where you get early access to episodes of the show and our other podcast, 5 Minute Fusion, A Journey Through Dragon Ball, currently on Dragon Ball Z and enjoying that. We have a Facebook page, facebook.com/ Who's That Anime, where we post the latest episode releases and the occasional anime meme. We have a Discord group. You can find the link to that in the show notes. And we also have a YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/ at Who's That Anime, where Colin painstakingly puts together the video versions of these episodes. And of course, if you like to listen to your podcast on YouTube, like a lot of people do these days, the RSS feeds for both Who's That Anime and 5 Minute Fusion can both be found there too.
Yep.
And that's us.
Yeah, yeah. I thought I'd come back up
To do your bit.
to do the bit to finish it off, close the line.
Excellent.
It's coming up. Our final episode of Excel Saga. It's here.
Crazy.
He followed it all the way through. He survived all the torturous, weird angles that Excel.
Congratulations, you've watched an entire show's worth of filler.
Yeah, uh, yeah. It was a whole episode of filler. Oh man. But yeah, it's next episode. Can't wait. See where it goes. I
Yeah.
don't think I've watched it all.
I'm excited to find out what happens.
So am I.
Kinda.
Like his face.
That's your excited face. It's a shame that won't work on the podcast.
That's why they got to watch the video.
Yeah, so you gotta watch the video, I guess, to see
Yeah,
Colin's excited face.
my excited face. Anyway, guys, that's it. We'll catch you next time. Same anime place, same anime time, same anime still, but soon not.
Bye, folks.
Bye. Bye bye.